What's up, you guys? Today we're back with another Minecraft Candy World. Now, today we're going to be working on a big staircase. Now, this staircase is going to be for probably a big castle in the middle of the little candy world here, but that's yet to be decided. But I know I want a massive staircase. I think it'll look really cool. We'll have it windy and twisty. And yeah, so let's get right into it. We're gonna be using some quartz half slab for the main bit of the stairs, but the walls of the stairs are gonna be this cotton candy colors because I want it to be the cotton candy staircase. So if we use this pink color here and this blue color, that should look really nice. Let me see, in this quartz slab. There we go. So that should be everything we need to get started. I want to have it set back a little bit because, as I said in the previous episode, this is going to be the main gate. So I don't want the stairs to be right here in the gate because it's just going to be leading up to one building. So there needs to be room to get around to the other builds. So we'll set it back a little bit. I'm not sure how far back would be good. Maybe here? Let me see. Yeah, that seems good. That's plenty of room to go left or right, go around the other stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's put it back just a little bit farther. Let's say right there. Yeah, that should be good. So let me fly up here, get a little perspective. We want it to be rather wide, but not too wide, because we don't want the build to be crazy, ridiculous, large, where it'll take hours to finish. So let me see. Let's put a block here. That might be a little bit too wide. Let's narrow it up just a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start out by basically just doing an outline of the shape that we want. So we want it to curve pretty much right off the bat. We want it to be like a gradual curve. So every few blocks or so, we'll put one out. We want a big curve to the right. You know, if you're going this way, it'll be to the right at first. And then eventually we'll want to curve it back to the left. Let me see. Yeah, that's probably a good amount to the left. So we'll bring it out a little bit. Kind of straighten it back up. And now it's pretty much lined back up where it was in the first place. So we'll make it just a little bit more to the right. Actually, it might just now be straightened back up where it was. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much just now getting back straight. So put it a little bit more to the right. Okay, and now a tiny curve back to the left, just to get it. Oop, just to get it straightened back to where it was kind of originally. Just like that. Okay. So let me get a good look at this and try to visualize what that's going to look like when we have both sides completed. Oh, I may have gone too far to the left with it. It's kind of hard to tell right now. What I think I'm going to go ahead and complete this other side, and then we'll take a look at it and see how it looks. Alright, so that's looking pretty good from this side. Let's take a look on this other side and see what it looks like. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I want to go for that windy, twisty shape. I don't want it to be too straight. I don't want to be too crazy either. But that doesn't seem half bad. Now, one thing I am noticing that's bothering me a little bit is it comes to too far of a point right here. It seems really straight to here, really straight from here, then it comes to a sharp point. I might try to like curve that out a bit better. So let me try to work on that. Yeah, so that's actually looking a lot better now. See, you can tell it doesn't come to so much as a sharp point. It's more rounded, more smooth looking. And now I'm focusing kind of on the end here. And this bit here is looking real scraggly. So let me try to smooth this up a bit. Actually, I think I can do this really easily. I just need to delete a couple of these and add a few there, and that should be much better. Yeah, that part's looking a lot better. And then I think I just need to widen this part just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that's looking much better. Let's see. Man, our candy canes are just massive in the distance. Once all this comes together, it's going to look so nice. Alright, so now what we need to do is basically extend the walls very far up, because this staircase is going to go pretty high. So what we'll need to do is just kind of gradually make it go higher and higher, because the walls aren't going to be the same level all the way across. It's going to go higher as the stairs get higher. So we don't need to extend the entire wall up, but how far up we need to extend, we won't really know until we start placing the half slabs. So I think I'm just going to start extending it up and trying to make it gradually higher as I go along. And then I'll start placing the half slabs, and if I didn't make the wall high enough, I'll just go back and make it higher. Okay, so we finished with one wall. Oop, we finished with one wall, as you can see. Now, it's looking pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's got a nice gradual incline. It's really long. It's curvy. The only thing that bugs me is it's not very tall at the end. I mean, at least compared to our giant candy canes over here, it's just not that high up over here. I was kind of expecting it to be higher. Now, I could make it longer and then it would go higher, but it's already very long. So I don't really want to make it longer. I think I'm just going to have to deal with the height. I mean, it is, decently high. I was just kind of hoping for it to be a little bit higher, but I think I'm going to have to settle for that. So anyway, and now I just need to repeat the process on this side. Alright, so now that we got both walls done, it's time to start with the slabs. So I don't really want it to be straight across in the front. So I'm gonna try to give it a little bit of a shape, nothing too crazy here. Maybe like that. Yeah, that should be good. So what we want to do is make it gradually go up. So not too fast, not too slow either. So I'll show you what I mean here. Get that in. And two, we don't want the transitions to be straight across. We want it to look more organic. So make it come up here. And let me see. So we'll kind of make it come across like that. How does that look? Yeah, that doesn't look half bad. Yeah, so let's fill that in. And then we fill these in here, like that. Oops, I'm just placing them everywhere. Like crazy. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. How does that look? Looks okay. This needs to have more shape, I think. This is looking really flat. Oh, that's not right, because that just looks like I'm copying the other layer. We don't want every layer to be the same. That's better. There we go. So basically, we're just going to keep doing that, and as the wall rises, we will make the slabs rise. So not too steep, but not too gradual either, as you can see. About like that all the way up. So now I just need to repeat this process all the way to the end. Alright, so now that I'm finally done placing the slabs, I've got the whole staircase done all the way up. Now I need to detail this wall. Now, one thing I'm thinking, because where the twists and turns are, the edges are looking really sharp, really flat. So I'm thinking about going along the walls like this, and maybe just placing a few up here and there, like maybe right there, maybe some right here. Just doing a bit like that. I think that might help it look a little better. I might even extend it out like so. But I don't know. Should I do it like that, where I extend it out a little bit? Or just do it like that, where I just place a couple? So it can be like this. Or it can be like that. I'm not sure which way looks better. Could just mix and match all the way up. But I think it definitely looks better than just having it all straight. Makes it look a little more organic, like it was carved out. So I think I'll just go ahead and keep doing that on both sides. And I think I'll just mix and match. Okay, now that that's done, all that's left is to take my pink blocks and start making the stripes. Once I do that, it'll look like cotton candy or candy floss or fairy floss, depending on where you're from. So, what I'll do is start at the top. I think I want the top one to be blue. So we'll just go the next one down and then go all the way over until the level drops, and then we'll go down to the next row. And we'll just repeat this all the way down until we have lots of pink and blue stripes, so it looks like cotton candy. And then we'll have the grand cotton candy staircase. Alright, so now that we got this side done, I just need to repeat the same thing on the other side. As you can see, the pink and blue look really well, looks really cotton candy colors, looking pretty nice. Can't wait to see the whole thing finished. Alright, and it is all finished. That is one massive cotton candy staircase. And it's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Let's get a view from the gate here. Oh yeah, that looks nice. So you walk in here, this is the gate, massive candy canes. And the very first thing we're presented with is this giant staircase. Of course, we gotta walk up it. We gotta see what it's like just to walk up it normally. Because again, we want to think of this as in if we were in survival mode, what this would look like. Because it looks so much more massive from the ground, I feel like. It looks huge. But anyway. Yeah, this is looking nice. Smooth transitioning. Pretty organic looking, I gotta say. And organic in the sense that it was carved out, not it's living. Most people, when they're playing Minecraft and they refer to organics, they mean like plants and animals. I just mean I don't want it to look blocky and square shape. I want it to look like it was carved out, Like, imagine this was a mountain of cotton candy and they carved the staircase out of it. That's kind of what I mean. But yeah, it looks nice. I like it. So now what we'll do in the next video is we'll build something on the end here. I'm thinking probably a castle, probably like a fantasy themed castle with bright colors. I'm not exactly sure yet, but that's what I'm thinking. I want to build something massive like a centerpiece. Everything in this build is probably going to be big. I mean, I might sprinkle some tiny like houses around here and maybe some plant life and things, but most of the builds in this world is going to be pretty big, and I want there to be a really big centerpiece. So I'm thinking whatever we build at the end of this staircase is going to be the big centerpiece. So probably a really big castle or something. I'm not sure. And then eventually we'll make this a whole little world. There'll be all kinds of buildings and little sceneries and things of that nature. I might even build a whole wall all the way around it. It'll be like a big city. Not exactly sure yet. I could make like a candy river, some candy trees, I don't even know. But the possibilities are endless. It's gonna be awesome though. Just looking at what we have now with these big candy canes and this big cotton candy staircase, I'm liking it so far. I can only imagine what it's gonna look like once it's full of just builds. There's colors everywhere, it's gonna look awesome. Well, anyways, that's the end of this video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, leave a like if you want to see more of these kinds of videos. Leave a comment down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Drop it.